The legendary question. Does my stepson know that I am transgender? This is going to be shocking for some of you, but he does not know I'm transgender. So, me and my girlfriend, we did try and tell him when he was about 5 years old, and as you can imagine, he does not understand. So, he is now turning 8 this year, and we still haven't revisited the topic because now we're at a point where we just don't see that it's important. A lot of people get confused and think that all transgender adults are trying to convert their children to be trans, or we're shoving it down children's throats, and I can't speak for everyone, but that is not what I'm trying to do. I believe in letting a child be a child and not introducing any of this stuff until they come to me with the questions, or they see someone and have questions. Obviously, I'm not going to hide that from them. They deserve to know the information. But until that happens, I just don't think it's really important to put that in their head and have them question something that may not even be for them. When I was growing up, I had no idea what it meant to be transgender. I just had internal thoughts and feelings that I could not understand. And so as I was getting older and becoming more informed on my own, I came to the realization that I am indeed transgender. And yes, unfortunately, because it wasn't an easy route where I had an accepting family that was willing to take the risk of letting me transition young, it was probably for the better, because now as an adult, I can truly and genuinely say that this is exactly who I'm supposed to be without any type of parent or doctor or whoever trying to tell me very, very young that this is what I am just because I might have liked certain toys as a kid or certain activities. So that's kind of how we're raising our son. He, as of right now, is showing that he is 110% a cisgender boy. He does not identify anything different, and he has not expressed any feelings or emotions, that he chooses any other type of gender. Now, he does every now and again like to paint his nails, but again, me and my girlfriend are not the parents that are going to be like, oh, maybe he's transgender. Maybe he wants to be a woman because he likes to paint his nails. No, he's just a little boy that enjoys painting his nails because they're fun, they're colorful. Kids like colorful things. It's not that deep. Now, I have a lot of young people who watch my content. It is what it is. But that is not my goal. Like, I do appreciate every single one of my followers, and I love that. Excuse me. But that's not the reach that I'm always trying to go for, because I'm not trying to push or force people to transition young. That's not what I'm trying to do. And for anyone out there that complains that us trans adults are trying to shove the information down kids' throats, we're not. If you don't want your child to be exposed to the trans community online, get your kid off of the internet. It's that simple. I can't stop what your child watches. I am here as an adult sharing my journey for other transgender people, adults for the most part, and I cannot help that you don't want your child to be exposed to this kind of content. If you don't, then take away their phone, take away their iPad. I don't know what to tell you. If it was really that serious, then you would get rid of their electronics. Point blank, period. So again, when it comes to my stepson, me and my girlfriend, we just found that it's really not important right now until he's a bit older and can really understand what it even means without having question of, am I this? Am I that? I don't want that to be a thing in his head until he genuinely can say, like, wow, I feel non-binary, or I feel like a woman, or I'm cisgender. Like, I want him to truly know who he is without the push of people around him or me because I'm trans. I don't want that to be a thing for him. I want him to genuinely know who he is, and I will love and support him with whatever decision he makes, obviously. But I just want you guys to know that just because I'm a transgender dad does not mean I'm trying to push this onto my son. In the real world, off the internet, I live like this. Nobody can tell I'm transgender. It's not a thought in anyone's mind. I only share my experience on the internet for other transgender adults, for the most part, so that they realize that they're not alone. And then I also share it for everyone else in the world so that they know that we are just as human as everyone else, and we are just trying to live a normal life just like everybody else. It's not what everybody hypes it up to be. We're not on the internet just trying to coerce children to be trans. This is not my entire identity. I literally just share 30-second to 3-minute videos on the internet to express myself because it's a free space to do so. And then again, in the real world, I'm just a hardworking man trying to provide for his family, and that's it. So I hope this answered a lot of questions in one, and I may lose some followers because I know some people may not agree, but it is what it is. It's my opinion, and you don't have to agree with that. But yeah, my son is doing A-okay, and when he asks questions, then that's when he can know that I'm transgender.